Ball State alum makes shocking claim after Deion Sanders retires Shedeur and Travis Hunter's jerseys. Is Deion Sanders' ego out of control? That's what's circulating the internet after a mega Colorado announcement. The school will be retiring the jersey numbers of Shedeur Sanders, 2, and Travis Hunter, 12, during the Buffs' annual black and gold spring game on April 19. When it comes to the two-way star Travis Hunter, does he need any introduction? The guys had one of the most ridiculous seasons college football has ever seen. He won the Heisman, the Walter Camp, the Bednarik, the Biletnikoff, the Hornung, basically everything. Efficiently played both sides, 670 snaps on offense and 686 snaps on defense in 12 regular season games. So when Colorado says no one's wearing number 12 again, fans nod. Fair enough. But with Deion Sanders' son, it's a different story. In a new episode of Jason Whitlock's show on April 15th, the Ball State alum host absolutely torched Deion Sanders' plans. Deion just got a new contract, and part of the negotiation was, my boy's number gets retired as well. And he gets to go down in history as I think he ranks maybe number 7 on Colorado's all-time passing list. He's right behind Joel Klatt. Jason Whitlock fired. Correction. Shedeur Sanders 5th with 7,623 yards behind Joel Klatt, with 7,808 yards at 4th. And he didn't just stop there. Jason Whitlock called Deion Sanders' move a mockery of past legends. Colorado's won a national championship. They have great former players, Eric Bieniemy, Michael Westbrook, Cordell Stewart. And this guy's getting his number retired? Nobody's going to wear number 2 anymore at Colorado because this guy had a cup of coffee 2 years at Colorado and won 13 games and lost 12, he added. I saw this yesterday and I just fell out laughing. And honestly, he's not the only one finding this hard to accept. Legendary quarterback Cordell Stewart still doesn't have his number retired. Same with star RB Eric Bieniemy, who's Colorado's all-time leading rusher and a Heisman finalist, nor WR Michael Westbrook, who was a consensus All-American in 1994.so. It leaves little to wonder. Is this about legacy or loyalty to Deion Sanders? To be fair, Shedeur Sanders' numbers are nothing to scoff at. 14,353 passing yards, 134 TDs, and an over 70% completion rate. At Colorado alone, he shattered over 100 school records. He won Big 12 Offensive Player of the Year and took home the Johnny Unitas Golden Arm Award for throwing 4,134 yards and 37 TDs in 2024. But no conference titles, no major postseason wins. That's what's keeping the debate alive. Meanwhile, Travis Hunter is getting universal love. Deion Sanders is right to make a case for Travis Hunter. The do-it-all unicorn. The generational talent. Yeah, Travis Hunter did it all in 2024. He caught 92 passes for 1,152 yards and 14 TDs while locking down receivers on the other side of the play. He became the first 2-time Paul Hornung winner, accentuating his versatility with the football. He was also named Sports Illustrated's 2024 Breakout Star of the Year. If there's anyone who earned the highest player honor, it's him. Still, many people think the ceremony's coming too soon, especially for Shedeur Sanders. For a program that retired only 4 jerseys before, Rashawn Salaam, Bobby Anderson, Joe Romig, and Byron White, it feels like Deion Sanders' move is more about making a statement rather than honoring tradition. Those legends waited decades to receive their honors. Oh well, the Deion Sanders era isn't just changing Colorado football. It's changing how we define greatness. Whether that's good or bad, that depends on who you ask. Ryan Clark sends strong message to 32 NFL teams over Travis Hunter's ultimatum amid Brown's $600 million news. Whether it's Deion Sanders or Urban Meyer, they've all said one thing in common. Travis Hunter should be a top pick, and he should play both ways. Do you remember the conversation between Travis Hunter and Hall of Fame wide receiver Calvin Johnson? The Buffs' dual threat even won Johnson's confidence about being a two-way phenom in the pro league. The legend questioned, "Now tell me this, then that's 120 plays, what do you think? How many plays you think?" Hunter confidently replied, "I know I can play a 120. It's wild, but it looks like his dream of playing both offense and defense is getting more traction." This time, it's Ryan Clark, the ex-Washington Redskins safety, jumping into the mix, backing Hunter up. and sending a pretty clear message to all 32 NFL teams eyeing him. As the Cleveland Browns come off as one of the hot pursuers, the NFL Giants' bold $600 million move has been the talk of the town. Travis Hunter is a name that has raged in college football over the past couple of years. Deion Sanders' favorite will now take that giant leap to the NFL. However, it has been a bumpy ride. He was initially hailed as one of the top picks. On the Nightcap podcast, Shannon Sharpe said, "Many scouts believe that the Browns will take Travis Hunter number 2 overall and focus on a quarterback later in the draft." Then came that cocky take on MLB star Shohei Ohtani's two-way skills. Ohtani, he's a great player, but you got to do a lot in football. That kind of started a slide in his draft stock. Suddenly, folks were questioning his two-way potential in the pros and even digging into his personal life with his fiancée, Leanna Lini. But amidst all this hoopla, Hunter stood firm in his decision. It's two-way or no way for the 21-year-old. Hunter did not bother to sugarcoat things and dished out an ultimatum in a conversation with CBS Sports on April 14th. "It's never playing football again, because I've been doing it my whole life. And what great timing it is for someone to back your goals." On April 15th, Clark made an appearance on the NFL on ESPN podcast. The NFL legend shared, "If you don't play Travis Hunter on both sides of the football, you don't need to draft Travis Hunter in the top 3. Travis Hunter is not a top 3 pick as a wide receiver." For better analysis, he brought in a comparison lens. Travis Hunter is not Julio Jones. Travis Hunter is not Randy Moss. Travis Hunter is not Larry Fitzgerald. Travis Hunter is not Marvin Harrison. Travis Hunter is not a top 3 pick on the defensive side of the ball. He is not either of the Whitsons. To Clark, legends like Champ Bailey and Deion Sanders are meant to be played for one skill position. However, Clark comes with what would suit Hunter the best. So, if you don't allow Travis Hunter to play both sides of the football, you actually waste a pick, at least that early on Travis Hunter. What makes him so confident about Hunter's dual threat skills? In 2024, the 21-year-old played a significant 713 snaps on offense and another 748 on defense. That workload made the Buffs' star unique. He's the only player since at least 2017 to log over 250 snaps on both sides of the ball in a single season. Now, for anyone thinking the pro league's faster, college football actually has a shorter average snap interval compared to the NFL. So, Hunter's already shown he can handle a quicker pace. He's got that green pass. Right now, the Cleveland Browns are the only program to cater to Hunter's wish. However, they are also turning heads with a stadium deal. Travis Hunter's hottest pursuer lands in trouble with a $600 million project. Back in February, at the NFL Combine, the Browns' general manager, Andrew Berry, was wooed by Hunter's two-way power. He said, "In terms of Travis Hunter, cornerback or receiver, the answer is yes. He can play both, and I think that's what makes him special." While most NFL giants want to dump their heavy expectations on the young chap, the Browns are likely to let Hunter pursue his wish. To fuel the speculations, Adam Schefter predicted that Cleveland would happily use their number 2 pick to bring the Colorado star home, that he tweeted. There are signs that point to the Browns now using the number 2 overall pick on Colorado's standout Travis Hunter. While we have to wait till the NFL draft to finally know the result, going by the buzz, the Haslams and public money for a Browns stadium run deep in Northeast Ohio. As per the reports, House Republicans passed the biennial state budget last week, which included $600 million in state-backed bonds for the Haslams project. But there is a catch. Paying back those bonds could cost Ohio taxpayers nearly $1 billion. Unlike previous sports venue deals, in this case, 8% of the repayment taxes would come directly from the people who would use the stadium. This would include ticket taxes, parking fees,